Hey guys, this is going to be a random commentary just about life and how some life lessons I've learned. So, I guess what I should say is, first off, I, I am depressed, or more so a manic depressant or depressive. I'm very introverted, and after watching Serious Dramas videos, I've come to the conclusion that I guess YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and online, it's just my therapy, as he likes to put it. I'm not trying to steal his words or anything. I'm just going to be honest on this. It's helped me cope. Video games, escape, all that stuff has helped me cope for all these years, and I understand why I continue to do it. It might have become an addiction to some points, to some degrees, but it really has helped me out to cope with depression, things like that. Like I said, I've had a tough life, more so than some people have. I've obviously not had my parents die on me or anything, but I've had my fair share of doubts and fair share of issues and everything. And what I can say is just it's been hard. It really has. I've lost girlfriends. I've lost love. I've lost friends. I've lost a bunch of different things. I've had a grandpa I never met. I had this and that, and I had another grandpa who died, and I've had this and that and this and that. And what I've learned from it basically is that, to say the least, I've learned that it's made me stronger by staying alive, by being able to handle these type of things. Basically, what I'm trying to get at here is, if you are depressed, you're not going to be able to function that much. You'll be constantly bothered by things, especially if you get irritated and you're angry. If you add the two together, anger and depression, it's a horrible, horrible cocktail or concoction or mix or whatever you want to call it. It's so bad because you're feeling two different things at once. Basically, you're feeling anger and you're feeling sadness, an intense sadness and intense anger. And you intensify both of those, you're going to have you're going to be basically like a Molotov cocktail or something like that, or a volcano waiting to explode. And that's when it gets serious issues. People can get driven crazy to it, to the point of the edge of breaking. So what I've done myself is to cope, and I've had to sleep. I've had to sleep a lot, and it's ruined me almost. I have to go on the internet or something, and I have to surf and go on YouTube or watch videos or go on, Reddit or something or Facebook, and I just have to cope because my life is stressed. I can't handle a lot of things anymore. You know what I mean? It's like I've tried my very, very best to stay positive, stay sober, if you will. And my relationships with people and everything have been very frail at times. They've also been very strong at times, but they've been very frail. And I just try my best to make things work. I can't sit here and complain about how bad things are. I try to get my ass in gear and move on. Life is shit. You just have to work with what is there. You can turn it into art, or you can turn it into, say, I don't know, turn it into art. That's what I'm saying. That's the best solution. Take what you have and make it work. And I'm not going to edit this, by the way. I'm going to keep this alive because I want to be as honest as possible with this. When I watch people being open up with themselves and open up to others, I think that's probably the coolest thing they can do. Being a YouTube commentator, or even a YouTube, whatever you want to call it, is not easy. Myself, I'm not even that popular yet. I've been doing this for a while, but I'm not even that popular, and I just love doing it. But yeah, you will have your fair share of doubters and haters and, people who think you're garbage. People do that. There are people that will bring you down. It does happen. But the great part of all is, at the end of the day, if you have a thick skin, none of it matters. Take the constructive criticism, use it, make yourself work it better, better yourself with it. But don't listen to anything else. Take what you want and leave the rest. And that is what I've learned through different things. I've been to meetings after meetings after meetings to solve my addictions and things like that. I thought I was an alcoholic for a while, and maybe I am. I don't know. I don't drink as much as I thought I was, but I don't. But I really can say that internet addiction is there. It's hard to describe, especially how often we spend time on the internet. But if all you're ever doing is escaping because you don't want to face your reality, there's a problem there. And I definitely say people need help. I'm contradicting myself and being an absolute hypocrite because I haven't chosen to got much help. I've gotten some help, but not a whole lot and everything. And through this wonderful world, I've gotten screwed up, like I said. And I've screwed myself up, schooling, everything. My education's gone to shit. You know, I try to redeem myself every time, but I can't. I'm afraid of success. Not afraid of failure. I'm afraid of success because once I succeed, I have one of those issues where I talk myself out of things and overanalyze, and that's why relationships have ended and things like that. Honestly, I don't know what to say. You know, I'm talking to a bloody microphone, for Pete's sake, to a computer. It's what I do. I make videos. I'm an improv actor. I'm a director, an aspiring director. I'm a writer. I'm an aspiring writer, whatever you want to call it. I'm a poet. That's not aspiring. That's actually poet. And, you know, people have hurt me. They have. I was going to say harm, but they have hurt me plenty of times. But I don't let it count. I don't let it matter to me anymore. I just move on with it. And why? Because I don't know, because that's life. You know, that's life. That's what all it can do to you. Okay, so this may not be the most professional of commentaries, may not be the most professional anything. I don't care. I just wanted to talk about things. I'm being opening up. You know, my ex asked me why can I not open up to her, and I told her because I don't know how, or because I rarely do. She thought that was an issue anyways. That's all I have to say, really. But the positive to this, to make this a little more positive and lighter, is definitely if you're feeling down and you're feeling sad, just, you know, think about your favorite book or think about your favorite memory you have and go back to that memory, you know. Be happy that you aren't a starving kid in Africa. I hate to bring that up and bring, you know, guilt, but think that through. You're not a starving kid in Africa. You don't have as many problems as some people do, but you know, at the same time, we all have issues, and sometimes it's just better to keep your chin up, get up from it, learn, you know, and get off your ass and stop being lazy or yada yada yada, and just work things in, because that's what your only person that can change is yourself. You know, no one else can change you. They can try. I've said this before, but it's true. So, you know, what I would say about this, and if take what you want from this, but definitely just be happy. Be happy and enjoy what you got, because life is short and there's no time to fret over stupid shit. You know, don't be depressed all the time. Myself, like I said, I'm a manic depressive. I come and go. I think I'm bipolar sometimes. I'm not. I don't even know any half the time anymore. I let my emotions get the best of me. It's an issue. It's part of the human condition. Study psychology. Read a book. I don't know. Just do whatever you think is necessary, but don't wallow in your self misery for, you know, if you get broken up, you get you know, a relationship and it ends. Move on. Take some time. Cry it out. You know, find a way to cope. But after that, don't let it affect you. And that's what I've been doing sometimes. And I've learned that. And I'm learning from my mistakes constantly. And that's part of humanity. That's part of being a human. Anyways, this is my commentary. Hope you guys have a great day. And just enjoy.